So we're going to be looking at the Sefer Shaar, Hakavanot, the Holy ARI, but it has also a pirush of the Hakavanot. And here we are on the DRUSHOT, back to this DRUSHOT. Vav, is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let me go over here and start. We're saying something that did you say biyadach avkid ruchi at the last night. Hapkadas and the shamas biyisod the nuk naases b'pasa biyadach avkid ruchi. So now the neshamas is still a question about what does the neshamas mean, but we know that it means penimius. It means that aspect of the tzaddik tzalim. It's actually be able to penetrate within. That's best I know about it. So he says, number lamed hey in the down below. He said, "V'la'achar asher desakin akli b'pasuk baruch shem kavod malchus avon v'red." So, and we said baruch shem kavod malchus avon v'red. I guess he's talking about at the Kriya Shema. Az ana onrim achar kach pasuk biyadaka avgidluchi. So I must be talking about Kriya Shema l'lamita. So the first part he says akli. He says v'achar asher nasan akli b'pasuk. So the kli is placed. Nisaken, is built, the kli, b'pasuk baruch shem kavod malchus avon v'red, which is the back end of the Shema. V'alos sham toch hakli hachu shenischadik asa ethnish b'seinu. So the idea is that by saying the Kriya Shema, he's saying like this: you say the Kriya Shema, the Alamita, and at that point you are bringing in. Let me just make sure I get it right. In the pasuk baruch shem kavod malchus avon v'red, we're bringing in. We're making the kli. That's it. You're making the kli. Now I don't know what the Shema, the first part of it, is in relationship to this idea, but the second part is that you're making the kli. And now, as you're going to sleep, you're going to say abiyadach avkid ruchi. And what does that mean? That we're depositing shenischadesh. Let's read the words again. Sham tochakli hachu shenischadesh ata. So we're bringing into the kli that neshama which is now being renewed as nishmosenu, which is our kadeh. She is chadjara begam heim ata belayla, so that they should also have renewal. Now I have questions. I mentioned it before. I have questions about where, that the fashas apparently, or the neshamos that we're talking about here, are remain inside of the womb after it is still there, but it has to be remade at the moment that we say Baruch Shem Kavod Malchus. So let's read what he says. Achar shenesakim v'naasa klira yisod denok b'pasuk Baruch Shem Shem. Omrim b'gemar amiris shaloshas parashiyos the Kriya Shema. This pasuk biyadaka avkid ruchi. And the idea is that when we're saying this, right now we're on the verge of going to sleep. So the idea is that we're going to now say, that our neshamos should now go up in Mayim Nukvin, al klicha yisod the nuk shenischadesh ata, the kli of the yisod of the nuk. So in other words, once again, it's going from us down to the bottom to the kli of the yisod of the nuk. Now there's actually a bunch of different pieces here. There's a Kriya Shema Lamita, which is mashma that it's not chatzos alayla. So chatzos alayla is a different time. So the first through the saying the Shema that you build a kli, you say this phrase biyadach avkid ruchi. You're putting in the Shema inside of the kli of the yisod of the nuk of Olam Atzilus. That's the Kavanah. El kli yisod the nuk shenischadesh ata, that is now being renewed, which like the word lashon renew. I'm struggling with this idea. Renew is that it's there, but it's old and beaten down. It has no energy in it. It's like it's dead, but it's not. It's because, and the neshamas that are in it are like the same place, they need renewal. So that's what's actually happening when you're saying Kriya Shema L'Lamita. You're bringing in this renewal. What time is it? 7:42. Okay. Because then at that time, now you've deposited your neshama in there. That's when the hischadshus takes place at that time. There's a little note down here on number Kaf Tes. down at the Shefa Kavanos. And let's see if we could get anything out of this. This reading it again. Let me see, wherever that that they should renew our neshamos, kadesh yischadru gam heim ata b'layla, so that at nighttime. Be'inyan masha b'drash zecha b'vurash tikun yisod hanuk al yedecha yadayim de'ima. So remember we had that idea before, is that the yadayim of ima are what's doing that. So now we're putting together. When you say this pasuk, that's the same idea as bringing the hands of ima into the yisod of the nook. This is the kavanah here. So I don't know if I can remember it, but this is the kavanah. But later on it says that this actually takes place not at the Broshem Kavod Machuso, but he means to say you. So really what he means to say is that the neshama goes in at this place, the building up of the Yisod as a depository for where your neshama going from the bottom to the top is going to go. That's going to be in the Yisod, which is now being made as a result of saying Bar Shem Kavod Machusa, which is the same thing, apparently, as the concept of the Yadayim of Ima coming directly into the Nook and building her up. Then after the Kriya Shema is over, you're going to say the Biyadecha Avkid Ruchi, which is actually the deposit itself of your neshama into that Yisod. I think that's all I got today. Thanks for learning with me. Have a wonderful and a comforting Shabbos, you and your family. Kol Tov.